Hello and welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, joined as always by Sona Movsesian. Hello, Sona.
Hi, you said my name so nicely.
I did, with a lot of respect. HR told me to do that. And Matt Gourley, how are you?
That seemed a little indifferent. That
Well,
one.
dismissive is what I was going for.
Yeah. Well,
Not
well
indifferent.
done. Mission accomplished.
How are you guys?
I'm okay.
Yeah, good. That's all I need to know.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even answer, so let's keep going.
I just plow right ahead.
All right.
Do you even listen to us when you ask?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just plow right ahead.
All right. Okay.
I can barely see you guys. You're just blobs. When I really care about someone, they come into sharp focus.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then when not, it's just like sort of like gray clouds.
You're
See,
wearing
you can't see
glasses?
this
Wait,
at all?
which one are you? No, not a thing.
Okay.
I'm just assuming you're waving at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. God
Okay.
forbid you were giving me the two middle fingers, but I know that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
As your employer, I'm just curious, have either of you been to the dermatologist recently?
Yeah.
Good.
I have.
I'm doing a public service announcement very
Oh.
quickly. Sona, you went?
Just like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm throwing this out there. And everything good?
Everything's good. I
Okay.
have a clogged oil duct on my eye. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There's like a little
Oh.
You
now
know,
that
it's
you
so
say it.
funny.
plump thing.
Behind your back, we've been calling you Old Oily Eye.
Yeah. That's
Seriously.
right, yeah.
We were like, where's Old Oily Eye? And then everyone knows what we're talking about. What do you mean a clog?
There's like a little, do you
There
see
is.
that?
I see it.
Yeah, it looks like a pimple, but it's been there for over a month.
Yeah, it's just a duct that's filled with oil.
Yeah.
Why? Did they say why it's filling with oil?
I don't know. No, they don't. I think I'm just like that kind of. I have to put a warm compress on my eye, so I put a tea bag on there every morning.
Can't they drain it somehow?
I don't think it works that way.
It'll just refill with
No.
more
And
oil.
then they said I could take an antibiotic, but I don't do antibiotics.
No, why would you? By the way, my dad is a microbiologist. His whole life has been devoted to antibiotics and their use.
There you go. But antibiotic resistance.
Yes, he would say don't
agree with
overuse them.
me. Yeah.
I'm not sure he'd agree with anything you're saying.
He would agree with me. I talked to him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we
well,
talk
how
about
is he?
you.
I haven't spoken to him in years.
Oh, yeah.
We had a falling out.
He called me to apologize about you.
And Matt, how are you?
I'm good. I go every 6 months because
too.
I
Me
have
too.
Oh.
more moles than a 3-acre farm. You know what I mean?
You mean the farm that has a lot of moles digging underneath?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So not the other mole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I showed you my back here once in studio.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
Yes.
It was
remember.
hideous. It was a
Yeah.
constellation.
And every time I go in, they take something.
Oh, Conan, I know you go.
I go every 6 months.
Yeah.
But the assistant who took over for you because you're so busy
Oh.
writing books where you sell me out and babbling away on the podcast.
You wrote the foreword,
That's
and this
true.
is your podcast. So,
That's true.
Okay.
Wow. You took me down immediately. But he took over and he let it go to like 9 months without having David. And I said, David, I could die. I've got to go in twice a year because I'm just, I was genetically engineered to live in a bog in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here.
And now I'm living near the Mexican border and I'm not supposed to be here. And so I just went and fascinating. It's always fascinating because I'm covered in freckles. And I would think every freckle would be a potential, something that would need to be looked at and cut off. And this woman can just tell the difference instantly. She's like, nah, freckle. This one looks suspicious. And I look at them and they just look like all the other freckles. So I don't know if she's just randomly. I'm like, well, he's here. It's an extra $45 if I take some. Oh, that one looks like a troublemaker.
She's selling them. How
Yeah.
long does it take for her to do the full body scan? Because that's what I'm worried about with my doctor.
You called it scam. Was that a Freudian slip? The old full body scam?
I'm worried my doctor does it so quickly, he's got to be missing some things.
Yeah, you get worried about that. When they're real quick and breezy about it, I think. But they're so good. They've seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen it all like Bogey and Bacall. And so they know. They know when they see it. So anyway, she said, well, I'm going to do this. And then she saw something. She said, I'm going to have to cut this one out and give you a couple of stitches.
I saw that on your neck.
I
Yeah,
did too. I mean,
yeah.
I
You've got a
look right
clogged
at
oil
it.
duct. You've got a missing
We're
neck.
falling apart. So
Yeah.
it's in the back of my neck, and I've got these 2 stitches there. And then she put a big bandage on it, and she said, just to keep it in case it seeps a little. And I know this is why people tune into the podcast to hear about my seepage. But
Come on.
well, come on.
What's it seeping?
Oh, Oily Eye over here is going to ask me about. is suddenly you're the head of the foreign seepage committee? the Senate.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think you have you don't have an oily leg to stand on.
Wow.
But anyway, she cut something off and then she put a big bandage on it. And I was going right from there to a meeting. And I thought, this looks like I've had a facelift. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
Well, it just looks like, you know what I mean? People in our business.
Yeah.
I don't mean your business.
Podcasting?
Not podcasting, but someone.
But your face doesn't look like you had a facelift.
No, I just thought whenever someone in Hollywood has like a lot of bandages around their neck,
yeah.
people might immediately think, oh, he got the old throat job.
And it's just on one side on the back of your neck.
I know, but that's a very specific
one-sided face stretch.
Trust me, I can see who's had it out there. You know, Emma Stone. She had work done on 1/4 of an inch of the back right side of her neck.
Did you get a facelift?
No, I'm the only person who's encouraged by fans to get face work.
Oh.
They say, get something done. Fix that melon is what people shout to me on the street.
Oh, that's not
Fix
nice.
that melon.
No.
Yeah.
I think you look good.
Thanks a lot, pal.
You're
That's
welcome.
nice.
Yeah.
You do
you
look
still have a
good.
really good jawline. Like,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd take that jawline.
Well,
Give
I
it
thought
to
you were
me.
going to say, I do you. I thought
That's what it
where you
sounded
were
like.
headed.
And you know what?
That's a given.
That's where you were
That's a
headed.
given.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? That shouldn't be something that's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
You should be, we're all,
What?
sexuality, as we know, is a spectrum.
Oh, and we've reported this to HR. You should know Conan and I are sex partners.
Yeah. Look, sexuality is just a swirling, twirling spectrum, and I'm all over it, baby.
We're
know what?
sex friends.
When I
Yeah.
think about people who are real adventurous with sex, I think about Gourley and Conan O'Brien.
Well, yeah,
We're
that makes sense.
Yeah, we're sexual pirates on the high seas.
Yeah.
On the high seas of jizz.
Uh-huh.
Ahoy, mateys!
They call me Indiana Bones.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you too. Just fuck. All you do is fuck.
Well, it's not I mean, there's
Oh.
some romance. It's
Oh,
not just
okay.
pure.
Oh, no, we get to it pretty much right away.
Really? For me, I'm kind of invested.
Well, I'm always in a hurry. I got things to do.
That is
Hey,
true.
Indiana Bones, get over here.
Yeah.
We got to get to work on this. Get to work on this. Yep, I know the sex lingo that everyone's using.
Hey, I'm going to bring
Hey,
up
we got to get to work on this, see? There's work to be done in this sexual region.
By sex, do you guys mean just like building a model airplane?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think that's what sex
Yes.
is?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
It
yeah,
is
Of
yeah.
what
the Wright,
sex is.
of the Wright brothers' first flyer.
Cool,
yeah.
cool,
Launched
cool.
at Kitty Hawk.
We
Yeah.
did a whole diorama of Kitty Hawk.
Yeah.
and
Isn't that what
Orville
sex
and-
is?
Yeah, you
Silver.
guys sex it real good.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, you should see these dioramas we built.
You brought up dermatology today. Did you just assume it would go to a sexual?
Did you ever
Sexual
think
piracy?
you would say
Yeah.
high seas of jizz?
Yeah.
'Cause
I
that's
didn't-
what you said.
I didn't think I would say that.
Okay.
But let's admit it, I got the Riz. Isn't that the new word? There's a new word now.
Is it the new word?
Riz?
Wait,
Rez?
we're going to
Eduardo's-
Belay?
Correct.
Eduardo's
Is it
nodding.
Rez or
Yeah, yeah,
Riz?
yeah, yeah,
Riz,
yeah.
Riz for
yes.
charisma.
Thank you
Charisma.
for charisma. Yeah.
You've got the
Eduardo, would you say I've got the Riz?
You got some Riz.
You've got kajisma.
I tried to get us
boy.
off of that, Matt.
Oh well.
I worked hard to steer the boat away
You
from those.
got us there, though.
And then
That-
my job was to get us out. And
Okay.
then this boob over here brought us right back in again.
So Riz, I'm shocked you know this.
This is a word that's out there. And they talk about different young people in Hollywood or influencers who've got Riz.
Okay.
And it's short for charisma.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you say, Sona, that I have some Riz?
I would actually say you have Riz.
Yeah.
You're rizzed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really rizzed.
What if I opened a hotel called The Riz
No.
and I greeted people in the lobby?
No, people with Riz don't do that.
You're
they don't.
right.
That's desperate.
What about the Riz Carlton?
Yeah.
Ugh, you just punned it. Cool people don't.
No,
do
that's
puns.
actually wrong.
Oh.
I'm sick of this talk that puns are like, and I'm sick of people saying dad joke. If you say something's a dad joke, that's the ultimate dad joke. Puns are back.
No, they're not.
Oh, no. Puns are the worst.
No, puns are back.
Lowest form of hell.
No, puns are back.
Lowest form of hell is a pun.
Yeah. Yeah. Hitler in hell right now is like, I'm glad I never made the pun. He's like looking down a couple of levels. At least I never did that.